Hello, and we are live. Coming in. Lovely. I think that should do it. Let me double check what I'm doing. Excuse me if you're in, I'm just doing the sharing. Okay. Let's see if I can get this chat available in front of me. Oops. Sorry if anyone's in. Okay, let me just get you over. Hi Shaz, hi Liz, hi Shelley, hi Kirsty. You're in a bad mood, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. And hi Dorothy, nice to see you all girls, well, all girls at the moment, innit? How are we all? Let's see what if I can do this. Pop out chat. Bring that over here so I can read it without looking away from the camera. That really helps, doesn't it? How are you, girls? I don't know, did my notification go out? Because I think I went live by accident earlier. Out. This chair's all ripped to shreds by the cats and it's really uncomfortable to sit on with naked legs. Oh, that's shit then, Kirsty. Sorry to hear that, mate. Glad you're taking it back though. Put on live chat, that helps, doesn't it? Thank you. Hang on, let me get the mic closer. Can you hear me properly on this anyway? I tried to fiddle with sound settings earlier, but I have got noise coming from upstairs as well. I just want to start off by saying, I've met Jamie Oliver in real life, so no prejudices here, you know, obviously. As that's all the evidence we need. Oh, bless you, Shelley. I hope she's okay. Bless her. I'm glad that she's home though. Listening to 70s music is a good way of calming down. Good. Glad you can hear me, babe. I feel like I've got a shard of glass in my hand, but I think it's an old stitch. Sorry, I can't even be serious for a minute. Yeah. I bet that makes you a good Dananol. Must rub off on people, you know. Right. Anyway, Coco, why are you scratching my floor? Move that so you can see my little inspiring quote. You met Lenny from Motorhead, that's cool. That is cool. Pull it down a bit because I can see that one slightly. Hi Pocahontas, glad you're here. Thank you for joining me, lovely. Hope you're okay. You met Princess Anne. I don't know if that... I don't know. What else was I going to say? I wanted to address one thing that I forgot to address it last night. I saw that, well, I'd been informed that DQ had a few negative words for me the other day, and I just want to say to him that one, I'm not out to argue with you, DQ. I'm not the sort of person to go after someone like you, and I don't think you need to be having a go at me either, because what John done to me was well out of order, really. A friend doesn't do that. Yes, I do have ads on, but alright, I'm not arguing with you, DQ, and I don't know why you would need to have a go at me. I came to your channel to support you when you were being attacked. I would have continued to support you, but you guys chose your path. You chose what to do. Where MD was concerned, I understand why you're all scared of him. That's fine. I wasn't going to argue the point with you. I haven't even argued the point with John. Even though he did let me down the most, because he was supposed to be my friend, and he put me in a very dangerous position actually, because it was him that stirred up more trouble for me. So so don't bring it about me. You don't need to bring it about me. You don't need to start talking shit about me. You could have had me as a friend, and I would never have dished you, and that's all that needs to be said on that subject. And as for the stuff we were talking about last night, I feel like I missed out quite a lot. So I wanted to open it up to you guys to ask any questions. I know that at some point all of you have been on the alternate side from me at some point or another, whether you were friends with Eileen while I was friends with New, or friends with New while I wasn't. Whatever. Hiya Shrimp, it's nice to see you, darling. Yeah, I think I have to now. It's got to that point where I'm not going to just sit back and take people talking shit about me when I haven't done anything wrong. Like, if you want to see me do stuff wrong, then I do stuff wrong, then come and bring it to me, fine. But I don't. I'm nice to everyone. I've been supportive to hundreds of channels, especially small channels. I'm always supporting everyone. I would have happily continued to have supported the likes of Nikki New and Eileen as well, had they not have done what they done to me. I would have continued supporting John too, had he not done what he done to me. I would have continued supporting Chris too had he not done what he done to me. I don't want to play that stupid game, backwards and forwards of hate and spite and he said, she said. I'm not interested in none of that. And going on to the he said, she said, I've had a comment from Nikki New today that YouTube saw fit to withhold. I'll share it with you guys soon. And I'm just going to reach out to Nikki here and say, Nikki, don't try and tell me what he said or she said, whether it be about me, about anyone else. One, I'd never listen to a word coming from your mouth, love. I would never take a word from you and take it as gospel, ever. Never going to happen. Two, I don't need you to advise me on who I should and shouldn't be friends with. I'm perfectly capable of judging people for myself. And three, don't ever think I'm as stupid as you. I would never ever play off my friends like you do. If people want to be my friends, they're more than welcome here. If they don't want to be my friends, they're more than welcome to leave. I don't try and force anyone to stay, and I love and support everyone. I have always loved and supported everyone that comes to me, and I think I do a pretty good job of it, actually. I think I did with you too. You just weren't grateful. So I'll let you know what. Shall I let you know? Do you want to know what Nikki New had to say today? Let's bring it up. Hi James. You'll have to go back to the beginning afterwards, James, because I've had a few bits to say so far. I don't want to have to repeat it all. I thought I'd go straight in. I want to get a few points out there that need just mentioning. Comments held for review. So, Nikki, in her infinite wisdom, commented to me, and YouTube held it as potentially inappropriate. I would say it probably is. Neve, you okay, baby? Nevis, are you okay? She's looking for somewhere. Neve, are you going to lay in your bed? That's right, Shaz. I'm not going to sit here and listen. Like, I don't need anyone to tell me who you girls are. I've known you for ages, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all get on. We've all like been quite open and honest with each other as well. Like, any arguments I've ever had with any of you has been more about us both defending other people. Those people. Anyway, here's what New says. She seems alright. Neve, you okay, baby? She's so big. Yes, I know you're there, Sonny. You're always there. Okay, here's what New says. You need to look closer to... I'll try and decipher it because it is pretty badly written, of course. You need to look closer to home on the trolling. You see this chart, I assume chat. Say hi. Look. Hi. My baby girl. Your baby girl. That's Sunny. Hey, Jem. Yeah, I see you've been cloned today, Jem. Wow. They've hit you with the clone. Okay, this is what New said. You need to look closer to home on the trolling. You see, this chat is shit. It's full of fake people, and I've heard off a good source that Shaz and PJ and Tanya are at it again, taking the mickey out of you. Oh, no! Sorry. I say again, no, I'm not you. I'm not you and I'm not Eileen. I'm not going to sit here and cry if anyone's taken the mickey out of me. I don't care. If it entertains you, it entertains you. Take the mickey out of me, please do. I don't care. Okay. Because it's all they do. They can't be normal. Well, they seem pretty normal to me in every conversation I've had with them. Just be nice and friendly while I try. We are a solid paranormal family. Hi Diana, nice to see you, lovely. She says we are a solid paranormal family. Just telling you what I've seen. You know they're haters and backstabbers. All I see is fake arse people up each other's arses. I've got nothing to do with the trolling, I'm getting it too. Maybe you could actually keep that nasty, croaky old lady's voice shut about me. I told you I do not exist in capitals. If only. I don't need to troll, I'll tell you to your face, you know that. I wish you'd move on. It's not nice, nice, Cass. And you funny cat videos are cute. There, see, I'm nice. Hey Tan. Good, yes. It's about time that everyone started sharing it with the men in their life. Hiya Nelly, nice to see you, love. Yeah, it is about time that some of the men in people's lives got involved, I think. This comment was hilarious to me. Don't try and pull the wool over my eyes, Nikki, now. You fucking lying little piece of scum. You've trolled on a level that we're talking how many accounts? Do you want to name them, girls? Come on, bring it on. All of you who know one of the troll accounts that Nikki New has used in the past to troll her best friend Eileen and many others along this year of fucking bollocks with her. Go on, go ahead, people. Give out some names of all the troll accounts that she used. We all know she has. She even used the name of her fucking past baby, for God's sake. How sick can you get? It's not a fucking joke, is it? I can't go on now, otherwise it'll... Hang on. I'm still here, still here. Okay. Sorry guys. Oops. There you go. Oh look. Her daughter's name, Johnny Dago, Lavinia, Lucy Jones, Pixie Dust. Was there a Katie as well, which would be the one that was in my comments last week. Funny, innit? How she claims it couldn't possibly be her trolling, and yet other than her and the people that she's caused me to be enemies with, I haven't got any enemies. Yeah, have a go on Fortnite. It's great, Kirsty, watching you play that. I was really enjoying it. Emily. How many troll accounts do you need? I've got one YouTube account. I do wish now, knowing everything I know now, I do wish I'd made 2 accounts. One to talk on and one to work on and do creations. Because you lot have tried to ruin me and my channel with all your bullshit. And it has gone on for over a year now, where you've done nothing but slag me off, make me out to be a big bad bully and a big evil bitch. And in actual fact, I've never been any of the sort to any of these people. I think there's plenty of people here that can vouch for the fact that I've never really had a go at anyone. Even Eileen, who says that I've had such a go at her in the past. Really, truthfully, bring it on. Show us the proof, because I'd like to see it. Yeah, I'm glad that your doggy's okay. And Emily as well. Hi Silver, I've only been on for about, I don't know actually. Let me go back to my chat over there. About 20 minutes, but it's been an interesting 20 minutes. So I've had a few words to say. I think there was a lot that I missed out yesterday. I didn't really talk in depth on any of it because I didn't really want to go into it too much depth. Like, I certainly don't want to bother talking about MD. I think that Sue can handle him in a much better fashion than I can. But there is so much about Nikki and Eileen and everything that went on that created this whole shit show. And I just think that none of them have ever proved anything that they've said about me, but yet people have actually sat and believed that shit. Like, what was the amount of people here, just here now, that have had a negative impression of me without knowing me that well, you know? It does give you more content. I knew he wouldn't keep away. I didn't quite expect him to come back with something so blatantly racist, though. I thought he was trying to hide from that bollocks. I thought he was like, shit, we're in trouble now, let's fucking hide a bit. But no, he's just gone ham on it. But I suppose if it's a new account, he thinks he can get away with it, right? I'm going to do a little bit of colouring on that as well. But, yeah, I've addressed DQ. I wanted to make sure I got that in there because I felt that it was a bit unnecessary for DQ to be slagging me off when I think that I've been quite delicate about them. I haven't gone hard on them because I see it as they're just scared of MD, and but what they done was wrong. It's not what a friend does, is it? It's no different from what New done to me. New always blames others on her shit, and she was trying to deflect from her lying and thieving money. She knows she's a bitch, and I now bet the pity party will come. That's it. That's what she's aiming towards with that. Was one of her nice way. Yeah, it does look like I'm ending up with the Doggins gem. I'm getting. I'm dealing with the the residual energy, negative energy. I don't even like talking about it, to be honest. It sucks that I've had to bring it onto my channel so much, but I think with the amount of things that they've said that could have really damaged my reputation and my channel, I would have been monetised about a year ago if I'd carried on working on my channel the level I was working on it before I met Nikki. Hiya Troll, nice to see you, babe. Yeah, I put a lot aside to help Nikki, and then I put a lot aside because of Nikki causing me no end of trouble, and I just wanted to walk away from it. I didn't want to deal with it because it's too much for me. I shouldn't have to deal with that shit, but she's not let up. She's never let up, so I haven't really got much choice in the matter. Politicking today. Yeah, we do have a great crowd in. We all chat and laugh. I think we all get on quite well. I think we're all intelligent enough not to let the stupid shit get to us, you know. I'm certainly not going to fall victim to Nikki trying to play the, oh, I'm only looking out for you, Cass. Yeah, of course you are, love. Hiya, Sophie. mean, it was just scratching. Except for James has got that deep down smut level. I love it. I've got a bit of smut to me as well. Well, I did have more when I was younger, I think. I was always making, like, it was always, I don't know what to do with this light, how to get it better so that it don't, it's like too bright in it. Excuse me, I haven't even started drinking, but you know. It's just, that was pathetic. I don't know, I'll read it again to you what New said, just for those that weren't here. Shall I? You need to look closer to home on the trolling. You see, this chat is full of shit. Sorry, she's really bad at spelling. You see, this chat is shit. It's full of fake people, and I've heard of off a good source that Shaz and PJ and Tanya are at it again, taking the mickey out of you. Because it's all they do. They can't be normal, just be nice, friendly. We are a solid paranormal family. Just telling you what I've seen. You know they're haters and backstabbers. All I see is fake ass people up each other's arses. I've got nothing to do with the trolling. I'm getting it too. Maybe you could actually keep that nasty croaky old lady's voice shut about me. I told you I do not exist. I don't. Unfortunately, you keep mentioning my name, so you obviously fucking do. I don't need to troll. I'll tell you to your face. You know that. I wish you'd move on. It's nice, Cass. And you funny cat videos are cute. There, see, I'm nice. Such a grown-up attitude. She goes from a reliable source to she's been watching. Yeah. So many personalities in that. It's just the whole you think I can't make my own decisions, mate. That's why I fucked you off, love. Sorry, but it's as honest as I can be. I saw it in you. I saw who you were, Nikki, and I wanted away from you, and you tried to turn me into a big bad bully for it. Dorothy, I can fertilise eggs for you if you wish. I'm not reading certain things out, but yeah, exactly, Sophie, you know what I mean? I'm so terrible, such an evil bitch. I've got one bit of hair that keeps wanting to fucking stick up, it's really pissing me off. The thing is, right, even when I was fucking having a go at her and said to her, like, you're a shit friend, I don't want to know you, blah, 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 I was gentle about it. Like, literally, I could sit here and read you the message. I probably could do, actually, right now, if you want me to. And I couldn't sit here and read you the message. I've got no shame in what I said at all. I was, like, literally, like, this is how it is. I just don't want to be your friend. But, like, you can let them think that we're still friends, rather than letting them give you shit for it, you know. Like, I can be a much bigger cunt if people want me to be, but, you know, I try and be nice. I usually save that for boyfriends. The boyfriends get the real cunt in me. What we're going to colour in a bit, just so as I focus on something else. I'm going to carry on talking about it though. friends asked you out. Ooh, nice. I think, like, I can't believe how they actually think I'm gonna go. It's like what Chris done to me. Like, do you actually think I'm thick or something? Do I look thick? Do I really? I probably shouldn't even ask that, because you lot are probably going to go but the fact is, I find it quite offensive when people treat me like I ain't got the intelligence that I do have. I know I have. That's probably the biggest offensive bit I find, is when people treat me like I'm thick enough to believe their fucking bullshit. Look at all the pretty colours. Oops. I know, everyone keeps going commenting on my laugh. And this today, oh my god, I hope Suit's going to address the new account today. Is he, Jem? Do you know? I haven't wanted to message Suit or anything, because I don't want to seem like I'm a desperate girl fan or anything. But I will be getting Discord and go and tell my side of what happened with MD to his group, because I think he deserves that, having MD trying to take him down like he is. I think that's pretty sick in itself, isn't it? At least that guy's got talent, mate. That's the thing, they try and take you down to that level, and it's like, hang on a minute. I saw through Chris the very first conversation I had with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, immediately I went, you want my address? And then I quite quickly picked up that he was trying to get information for MD from me, but I didn't quite expect him to try and set me up as doxing, because I know that I don't dox. So thank you, Sophie. A swim fan towards Suit, yeah. I tell you what, that voice though, oh, you couldn't you? Like, I mean, sorry, but it's true. It's like literally, wow. Lex has helped you sort your Discord out. She'll help you too. Oh, that's great. I don't know if I should be downloading it. Oops, sorry. I don't know if I should download it on the computer or on the phone. What would be easier? It might be better to do it on the phone, and then I can do it through my earphones, so it's as good a sound as possible. Thank you, Shrimp. I love my little pen collection. Suit's animation's just amazing, and that was completely. These are the Nouveau marker pens, alcohol markers. There's other ones like water markers and that as well, but I'm on the alcohol ones. You got it on your iPad. I've got an iPad, but it's like darker screen, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's going to see it and be like, what an absolute moron. Is it, Sophie? That's good then. If I have any trouble with it, I can ask you to help me, can't you? His voice is literally like, even my son said, like, no homo, but like his voice is amazing. He should be on TV, like. It's the talent that goes into his work as well. His animations are amazing, and like I've sat and watched him make like the new animation and that. I sat and watched while he was doing that, like live. Was it New and MD, when MD got raped by the police? We're all now Suit's minions. Ah, is that right? Is that who we're supposed to be bowing down to? Apparently, you use the pro markers but cannot get on with the Spectrum Noir pens. They are. See, I was looking at the Spectrum Noir. I'm glad you said that now. Because, yeah, I was looking at the Spectrum Noir pens and ink pads. Your tips are brilliant, Nelly. You really helped me out. I came for Mark all by myself and you can't handle a girl going after him. That's right, Jem. Who is Suit? Suit is Suit Yourself. Look him up, subscribe to him. He's a really, really brilliant Aussie guy. Yeah, I'm sure you'll love him. And he's a good laugh. Hey, hey, Terry. Nice to see you, love. I'm just gonna do a few little bits like this on these ones. I want to start doing some watercolouring, but I'm nervous of watercolour. This is the thing, is I'm not very good at being controlled by anyone. I'm not. I'm really not. I literally, if you try to control me, I'm likely to do exactly the opposite of what you want me to do. Do you know what I mean? See, it's so bright, this light, that it's too bright. Exactly, like, he manages to be funny and, like, quite cutting at the same time. They fought and accused a lot of people of all sorts. They still do, the paranoid idiots, yeah. They really are a bit, like, OTT paranoid, aren't they? You alright, PJ? It's nice to see you, babe. I didn't realise you was him. Like, I feel like there was so much that people have come to assume about me because of New and Eileen and things they've said. So I wanted to open it up to anyone, that if you've got any questions about anything that actually went down, wanting to know any of my side of it, or say if you believed something they told you about me, ask me. I'm fine with telling the truth. I'm not even going to hide my own negatives, because that's not me. He is too passive aggressive. It doesn't work, does it? Spectrum Noir pens are so weird. The colour on the packaging and tip of the pen are way off the colour. They turn out by about 6-7 shades darker than showing some are even darker than that. That's crazy. You're feigning ignorance. I don't blame you though, Silver. It is the best way. It's what I was saying yesterday, you know. If you can't handle it, like people like Jem and Dylan, they want to get involved. Like, I came back this time and I knew that I had to get involved in some of the drama because I had to address what had been said about me. Now, if you can't handle it, don't get involved. Don't. Just ignore anything, because it really can be damaging to your health. It really can, like, do a lot of damage, and I don't recommend that anybody that feels in any way weaker, maybe that they're feeling a bit emotional, or that, you know, if they've got health problems, whatever, just don't get involved. Don't respond. Don't watch anything that anyone says about you negative. It's not worth it. That's how I deal with it. You know, I haven't watched a lot of the things that have been said about me, so that's why I don't always know like what I need to defend myself about. Because I don't pay attention. I'd rather not know what they're saying about me most of the time. Like, if it's going to make me ill, I can't be doing with it, so their opinion doesn't matter that much to me, do you know what I mean? But like, there are some people that can handle this shit and some people that can't. If you can't, don't get involved. Stay out of it. Even if someone's coming at you, just completely ignore them. It's all you can do to try and stop it. Put the fuck it in the bucket and move on, that's right. 80 alcohol markers from Amazon. Yeah, I got a set from Amazon as well, and I'm not sure where I've put them on. Oh, I do know actually, they're over there. Well, everything's over there, but like he has no credibility. No one listens to him apart from his thick followers, and there ain't even that many. There isn't any more, that's for sure. Right, said Fred, new channel, hilarious. Not exactly. Matthew, got any ghost stories? I'm not a paranormal channel, but I'm sure everyone here has got some ghosty stories because we do all like the paranormal. I stopped watching his channel and I will not give him views. Yeah, I won't give it views. I will not let someone have my time or energy or suffering, especially not when I know that they're looking for it. I'm that rebellious. I'm like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna not give a fuck just to wind you up more. Castors have been kept going by news, does it for sympathy and to get friends. Exactly, that's the big problem. That is the very big problem. She always keeps it going. You've got the chameleon pens. Molly, hello Molly, I have a ghost story. I'm too moffy for my shirt. Elizabeth, and that's what I'll get the ones out that I got from Amazon in a second. Hang on. Yeah, good surprise. New is a sucky sponge. I can't deal with people like that. Sorry. Exactly. She is like a sucky sponge. It's all her. Everything's got to be for her, and it's her pity story. It's her problem. It's worse than your problem. Blah blah blah. It's always about her. Like, even with her friends, people that have really supported her, they'll ask her every day, how are you, and worry about her, and then she won't even say like, are you okay back or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, she'll worry about the fact that she's alone at Christmas, but doesn't give a fuck that anyone else is. And everything that she can use for attention, she will. And sympathy. Yeah, little bod would be away with them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I never used to have them when the kids were younger. I'd never buy any of the stuff like that, like expensive stuff, because I knew they'd just trash it. They used to steal all my like crafty stuff anyway. This isn't the best picture to do as a alcohol ink picture anyway, because it's embossed anyway. It's on card, craft card, like, rather than this here is Yupo paper, I think. Yeah, or this marker pen paper. Yeah, Terry, you know, it's when it's like she keeps taking the piss, going, oh, it's another disease you've got, Mama Cash, you're always going on about having all these diseases. And it's like, well, for a start, pretty much every autoimmune disease patient has multiple diseases. It's just part and parcel of autoimmune problems. It's like your whole autoimmune system malfunctions, and it did with me. It went through one thing after another, and I got like 8 diagnoses within a year. That's pretty much normal. Yesterday it was about the whole Cushing's, because she said that her dog's got Cushing's, and I said actually I was like, they were looking at diagnosing me with it at one point, and that's a basic sort of thing that comes about if you take too many steroids, which I've had to take for my lungs, and she made a big joke out of it, like she did about my mental, like my brain damage at birth. She made it into a big hoo-ha, like, oh, you got a brain tumour. No, I had brain damage at birth. My mum had a blood clot go through her heart, and her heart stopped and my heart stopped. I didn't breathe at birth, and I lost brain cells from it. That's what happens. It happens to quite a lot of babies, unfortunately. It's certainly not like, I don't sit here and go, oh, I want sympathy for my shit. I don't. I've literally told my story because I wanted other people to get some benefit from that. It's never been about like getting sympathy and that. I don't understand that, but like, I do understand it from news viewpoint, because news view is that's why you tell your story, is to get sympathy and to get people wanting to look after you. But I don't need anyone to do anything for me. I've got my kids, I've got myself. I'm a very independent woman, even if I am disabled. Do you know what I mean? I don't give up easy. I certainly don't need sympathy for my shit. Yeah, steroids are evil, do you know what I mean? Oh, hugs to you too, Molly. You fell in the bathtub. Oh God, Terry, be careful. Is that because of the head thing? Is it making you off balance and that? Craft Stash is good. I love Craft Stash. Yeah, see, at one point I had that many steroids in 1 year because I was on rituximab infusions, and you have to have massive doses of steroids going into the infusion to stop any allergic reaction, because it can be, like, it's a really serious drug. And I was still on at the time. I was on 15 milligrams a day for my RA, trying to keep the swelling down. I was on like at least 6 months of the year I would be always on like 40 milligrams every day because of my lungs. And then I had these massive injections, and the injections that they'd give me as well in between, when I'd be swelling up, having flare-ups, they'd give me like intramuscular injections, and that would add to it. And they got to the point where they were like, we can't give you any more steroids at the moment, like we can't allow you to have any more injections of steroids because it would be too dangerous. But I suppose to know it is a big joke, because, you know, she doesn't have to live like it, does she? The drugs that I've had to take over the last 8 years have done no end of damage. Every time I've took anything for RA, it's nearly killed me. I don't have the best of luck with these diseases, sure, but it's not a fucking joke. It's not me playing on it. Like, I'm not just coming out with these things as if it's like I'm just saying it like what she did when she was just telling us that she had diabetes and stuff, and she's just telling us that she had, what was the other thing she had, the sleeping thing. And you know, I'm sitting here, I've actually got diagnoses, they're based on actual fucking like blood tests and shit. It's not like a clinical diagnosis. I've got actual blood tests proving it, and I've had to sit here and prove it because she's made me do so. It's not fun, but if my story helps other people, then it's worth it, you know. And I know that there's thousands of people out there going through the same bollocks with RA. RA is a horrible disease. I wouldn't wish it on even her. Especially when it starts impacting your organs. It's not just about swelling in your joints, it can affect any part of your body that's got synovial tissue. Say walk a mile in someone else's shoes for a day, that's right. I'm not even sitting in judgment of her most of the time, apart from what she's done wrong to me. Like, I don't give a fuck about what she does in her life. I'm just, that I wish she'd shut the fuck up about me. I'm just doing these really bright colours because I really want it to be like that, but it's actually going on the embossing and I don't want it to. Look, it's marking the embossing because it's alcohol ink. They do, it is slanderous, that's the thing. It's like, if she had just said, I don't like mama cats and shit like that, then I would have dealt with it. But the things she said about me has been damaging to what I'm here doing on YouTube. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to help other people like me. And her sitting there saying these things could really damage my channel. I can't be seen as being untrustworthy about my medical shit if I'm fucking sitting here giving people advice, you know. Like, I've given hundreds of people, literally hundreds of people have come and talked to me for advice about the lung disease and that, because it's such a rare thing that people don't understand that RA can do that. I'm glad that no one believes them now as well, but like last year, this time last year, people were believing her, and that was the thing, that was what I wanted to correct last night. Was like, I can't believe that people have actually just took the things that she said about me and believed it, you know. Cass, before I even knew you, I'd watched all your health videos, and at no point did I see or hear woe is me. I only heard you trying to help and support others, and I applaud you for helping others. Thank you, Nelly. It means a lot to me, it really does. It's what I wanted to be. Like, it just makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? You know, when you're going through something like this, you want to feel like that you've done the right thing in life. I've faced death in like as brutal a thought as you can imagine, like how bad it can be. I've literally been there, and I wanted to believe that I'd done enough good in this life to have something good come at me afterwards, you know. He can say any old crap about me. I'm not part of the paranormal nor his shitty community, and he knows that and hates that I don't cry like he does. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I enjoy being a part of the paranormal. I've always enjoyed Unleash the Troll, greatest achievement trolling Ash and Fortnite. But yeah, no, I don't know. I shouldn't have to feel like I've got to sit here and defend it in any way, but I have had to, because I couldn't really just ignore what she had said about me. Like, it was her coming in with MD, and she was like right in there. Every time I commented anything, it was straight in there with the, oh, Mama Cass did this to me, Mama Cass did that to me. And then he started ranting and raving off at me, as he does, you know. Like, and I was like, why are you listening to her? Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, but I feel like it's like threatened my channel for ages. Do you know what I mean? You've come off all right. I think that's Baz. Oh, No, Molly's alright. Molly can stay. Yeah, she's alright. She's just a young girl. She's alright. Oh. What was I going to say? Yeah, I did appreciate that you've always said that, Nelly, and I do appreciate that. It's been good for me. I know it's not always easy to speak up in the face of other people saying something, you know. Yeah, but I did witness that you spoke up for me once or twice, and I appreciated that a lot. And the thing is like now, like for her to sit there and say, like, to suggest that she wasn't involved in the trolling on me the other week, last whenever it was. I'm sorry, but it was obvious that it can only be them, you know. But I've got quite a lot of followers that are there for the lung disease. They've got the lung disease as well. Yeah, you've known me quite a while, Silver, haven't you? That's the thing, is I've always just put myself across the same way. I've never changed at all. Like, I don't change who I think. Meow, Pushki, save the cat, save the cat. Yeah, I've always put myself across the same way. I haven't changed at all, but like, I don't see quite how anyone can claim that I'm some sort of bully when I've really been soft with everyone. It's been like nice to everyone all the time. Sometimes it annoys me having to be nice to everyone all the time, but it is who I am. I'm sort of that way inclined by nature. Of course, there's sometimes I'd like to say bollocks, and you know. I know, I want to go in with the lighter colour first, don't I? I can't see messages. Yeah, you are Terry as well, and I've spoken to you privately for quite a while as well, so we've known each other quite a lot, like quite deeply, and you know, you just got to be yourself, be real. Like, I suppose if you like new and that lot, then I suppose you don't want to be real, because if people could see the real you, then they wouldn't be so stupid as to give you money and stuff. You get me? You've been here 9 months now, Sophie. If people don't like me, well, fuck them, I think I'm fabulous. I like that. What am I wanting to do? Let's go to Facebook. I got a fucking friend request. I know this is a bit random. I got a friend request the other day from a friend that died a couple of years ago. Kind of freaked me right out, to be quite honest. That's alright. Liz didn't mean to time you out, by the way, Molly. It just happens sometimes. I'm snuggled up in bed with a scandalously large, neat gin. Nice. Cannot be dealing with bullshit and drama anymore, no. That's the thing, I think I've got so much more respect for life, appreciation for life. I don't know how to word it, but like, I'm not going to sit here and cry over shit on the internet and like I have done in the past when it was new. I fucking cried, mate. Like when I left, I got really depressed about it. That was why I left. But I'm not going to do that again. I won't fall foul of that. Like again, you know what I mean? I won't give in to that. I put myself into caring for someone and they treated me like a piece of shit. So now they can jog along. See, this is marker paper, right? And it's slightly different from the Yupo paper, which is for alcohol inks as well. I'm gonna go in with the lighter colour. Yeah, like oh, internet shit, is it, babe? Like, I don't want to waste my time worrying about the likes of bloody Nikki New, like, and stressing over it. I don't want to be negative about her even. I've literally tried my hardest to sit here and not talk about her at times, and she's just continuously put that shit out there about me and everyone else as well. Like, most of the drama that has been created for all of us here has been basically from her, or from Eileen, or from the both of them together working it, causing trouble. Do we need to GoFundMe for a new home? Just make sure New doesn't get her grubby hands on it. It does bore you after a bit, it's too much. Like, and the internet drama is shit as well. It's like they're not even good at it, are they? Like, screaming and squealing and crying on camera doesn't do it for me. I couldn't do all of that. So I know I don't really feed the drama community very well. Because I do tend to keep my mouth shut most of the time. Obviously I will leave comments about what I believe about situations and things, but for the most part I actually keep my mouth shut. It's a bit shit really having to talk about it, innit? Like, it actually gets boring. It's so boring. I think everybody feels a bit like that now, don't they? Because they'll do all that squealing and stuff, but I can't do that. That's not acceptable in my family. My mum would go mental if she saw me having a fliddy on the camera about fucking like internet drama making me cry and shit like that. She would literally go mental. She'd be like, what the fuck are you on? I've been there actually, Sophie. My ex used to never want sex, right? And now he's gone to live in Thailand and he's finally happy. And you can imagine why he didn't really want sex. But I'm happy for him that he's happy. If that's what makes him happy, then that's better for him and better for me. Yeah, if it wasn't for those two, we would have had peace in the paranormal community. That's the thing. And like, I really can't work out what it's meant to do. Like, all this with Mark trying to make people leave the paranormal, yeah? What are you doing? You've got just over 4,000 subs. You want to make people leave the fucking community? Are you joking me? There's enough people that don't want to watch you in the community already. You want to make people come into the community, mate. If you want to get famous and rich from doing your paranormal, what's the point of making people leave the community? What's that going to benefit anything? And it has got to that point now where people don't have any faith or respect in any of the paranormal people anymore. Not too surprisingly. Do I still speak to John? No. John fucked me over, babe. Would you believe? Mister, I'm gonna be a hero and look after you and support you, and I won't let anyone bully you. Created more trouble and then fucked off and kissed arse to the twat. Sorry, but that's what happened. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really good at the alcohol colouring in thing. I'm trying to get used to it more, but these are pretty good colours, but I'm not sure all of them worked right, if I remember rightly. Oh no, it's okay. It's a subject that came up last night and already tonight that I needed to address anyway, because it's again something I haven't sat and slagged him off for it or anything like that. I haven't had a go at him about it, because that is the way that I deal with shit. I don't go round going, oh, I'm going to start a drama now. Gonna start a drama. But yeah, he fucked me over. It's a bit of a sad thing really, isn't it, when someone can do that to you. Especially when you say, oh, I see her like a second mother figure. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. My son wouldn't do that to anyone, let alone someone he sees as a mother figure. No, I don't have a blender pen. That's what I need. I do need that. But that's why I'm not getting such good blends going on. I don't know if I got a blender pen in that other pack though, you know. I'll get the ones from Amazon in a minute and show you them. It was like a cheaper set, but they're quite good actually. Yeah, I'm not very confident at colouring in that. I'm not confident at drawing. It's true, Castor Paranormal has really gone to pot now. It's just trouble all the way through the community. Yeah, it's sad. Like, I miss it so much. Like, I miss it to the point that I was starting to go and watch fucking Proving Demons again. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, and that's not for the paranormal. I was just watching him for old time's sake on his live stream and that. But I loved the paranormal, and I've been a big part of it. Like, I've been literally in every channel. See you later, Kirsty. I was always in all of the channels and supported them all from the get-go. and now I miss it. Like, there's none left. There's literally the Ouija Brothers, Paranormal Voice. Who else do I respect? I mean, Paranormal Truth, I can see, like, that they were legit and that, you know what I mean? But I think they went quite hard on sort of disproving things more. Although I agree with debunking everything, but no, you don't come across as a missing out, or you're very helpful, Nelly. It helps to have people that actually know, like, grafting as well. But it's sad, like, do you all miss, like, the paranormal? Because that's how we all met, innit? Mark is at the top with PXTV, yeah. I mean, I've watched Mark since Mark was under 10,000. I think he was the biggest when I first came. when he first got together with Nikki was when I first joined Nikki Vlogs channel. I love Paranormal Voice, got so much respect and love for them. Order of magnitude, he deserves a lot more respect, more time, more like views and stuff, more subscribers. I would recommend to, if you don't, like, go and join these channels, subscribe to them, because they are some of the best in the whole paranormal community, I think. Yeah. That's it. You've got to love the they're just real, aren't they? A real, like Jane, I've been close to Jane for fucking years now, absolutely years, and she's a legend, absolute legend. And the Ouija brothers, I love them anyway. I think they're great lads anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've always loved them. I could sit and watch them all the time, even if they don't never get anything. Like, do you know what I mean? If they didn't ever get anything, I'd still sit and watch all their stuff. My legs are sticking to this chair, it's not nice. I met you for crafting, didn't I? Yeah, you did. See, Paranormal Voice I've been watching for, like, since the start as well, because that's sort of how I came into it, was through Google Plus's Truth Seeker thingy. You like Paranormal Voice and Urban Ghost Urban Exploration? Yeah, I do subscribe to them, but I don't really watch them much because it's American mostly, innit? Don't ever think that I'd think you're trying to offend anyone, Nelly. I think you're lovely. I've always thought you're lovely, to be honest. I really, like, I can see that you're a good, sweet soul. I think that's what I ask people to do with me. Have a look at me, who I really am, and take me for who I am, how I behave for myself. I'm going to go and get a whiskey if you don't mind, guys, because I'm parched. Don't mention Ouija brothers, you'll set Mark off on a jealousy rage. See, like, I was in Proving Demons at the time that Mark started popping up in there. Like, literally must have seen me going in there and he started commenting, and then yeah, it was like basically trying to push me out, trying to make me feel like I was uncomfortable and unwelcome there. But even Proving Demons, like Andrew himself will sit there and say, like, I've been there since the start with him. And now I've actually unsubscribed, which is a shame, because I supported him even though, like, I knew that he had started fucking around and wasn't doing the whole, like, he wasn't being legit anymore, which is a shame in itself as well, because I felt like he had a proper talent underneath it all, but he just let the popularity go to his head. Yeah, I wish I'd stuck on the likes of Jane, but I like, there's other people that I like Above Paranormal, Brett, he's lovely. He's not really making much content at the moment, is he? But they're the three main channels that I watch and actually really love the content. I like it, like, on Paranormal Voice, when we go deep on the discussions with people and there's history involved and everything. I love a bit of history. History gets my juices flowing. 10. Right, I'm gonna Kitten just jumped up and scared the shit out of me. Are they? Really? What's happening in the American, like, because I used to watch all the Americans as well. Do tell, like, write a little bit, tell me. It's Tan being naughty. What you doing, naughty Tan? I like it when Tan gets naughty. Oh, she's stroking her own pussy. Oh, okay then. Can we watch? That'll be entertainment for you. So what's going on with the American teams then? Drama going on in it. Ooh, which team's getting the drama? I always look after my pussy very well. My pussies are very well loved. They're very happy too, as you can probably hear. Meow. Yeah. I think they're responding to my pussycat meowing. Right, hang on. I'm going to go and get a whiskey. I need one. Okay, what's Dracula means? What's that? What's Dracula means? Why am I concerned? That's funny. Let me bring you over here. Chills. Live chat. No llama's in here tonight. No, he's busy tonight. He must have a date or something. What's new, pussycat? Woo. Did you get a cat join you up here while I was gone? Because they came to the toilet with me. Yeah, Brett did do some great discussions. I really enjoy like deep discussions and that. But Brett was, I was friends with Brett via like Eileen's, but I think I'd subscribed to Brett before I subscribed to Eileen, because I subscribed to every channel. As soon as they start up, I subscribe to them. I was obsessed into the paranormal, and then I got in trouble for leaving Eileen's chat to go to his, but that was what I was there for. I was interested in that stuff, you know what I mean? And oh, the woman that worked with Omar, Patty, yeah. Oh, really? Trying to turn them all against each other. Oh, that's interesting. I used to watch them all. Really? She did a video going mad at them all. What, at Omar and that? I like Omar. Even though I know they're not genuine, but I like them. Do you know what I mean? I don't... It's okay if you know that they're not genuine and you just watch it for fun, but I think it's wrong when they put themselves across as fully genuine, and it's like, you know, taking advantage of people. Joe, you only got arrested. Oh my god. That's crazy. Really? I will have to tell them our stories of the bullying on the UK Paranormal. Should we join together with them? Oh wow. I'll have to have a look for that, because I unsubscribed from her a while ago. Because yeah, she's not the best, innit? I like Omar just because I think he's quite a bit of fun. Hiya Ted. When you towel, when you run, what do you call them things that fit well when you run? Shorts. Ted's got a butt plug. I always get it the wrong way round, because you have to go in with the light, don't you? And then, okay. No, it doesn't work with the other end. Yeah, it is. Same drink from last night. Same bottle anyway. I got a smaller glass today. Although technically that's not a good thing. A smaller glass means I drink it quicker. Acrylic pens? No, I haven't. I'll have to give that a go. I've got quite a few sparkly ones and that over there, which are all Nouveau as well. Glitter markers. They're quite nice. I forget to use these things though when I'm making cards and that. I actually just forget to use most of the stuff that I've got. I want to do a shaker card with the with the hugs one, and I want to do it so it's like embedded into the card with the hugs as a shaker. So with the acrylic pens, is that like for other materials, or is it just on paper as well? It looks so weird. You've got it the wrong way round. I might do that soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the shaker card with the hugs thing. Whoa. Wow, Shelley. Yeah, no, I can't remember, Liz. James might know. Why? Tell me why. I can't remember. I remember the story, of course, but I don't know. I'm bad because I don't actually always listen when people are like that. Like, trifold card or a card insert. I have card inserts. I have some card inserts, but yeah, I might do it with a trifold, you know. I've got the what's it called? I'll show you what I've got right there. Got this Crafter's Companion, the top score multi-board, and I don't quite understand how to work it, you know. I've never made a trifold yet, Nelly, so I might need your help if you're going to do it. If you come on and talk me through it, would be great. So you'll have to show me. But there's a trifold for the A4, so I'll take it that that's an A4 fold. You bring it down to this end, I believe, and fold to there. But we'll see when we get to it. I'll give that a go. But I've never used that yet, so I need to know what I'm doing with it. I have to look into it. No. Poke with my hunters. Really? You have the Ultimate Pro. I want one. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Oops, lost connection. Sorry guys. Sometimes it's just interesting watching you lot talk. I don't don't always have to say anything. I can just sort of watch what you're saying, and it's interesting. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of disappointed about the DQ bit, because I think like that was a bit unfair of him to be like that about me when I've been nice to him and never caused him any problem, even though they caused me a problem. That was a bit sucky. But yeah, I'm gonna download Discord. I'll probably do it tomorrow, to be honest. Do you know when you're going to go on, Shelley, and talk? I'll probably go on at the same time as you. Sometimes you have to let me know when people are live as well, because I don't always notice my notifications. I'm terrible. You cats stop hitting the bags, please. I can hear you out there. But then people do get nasty when they know they're wrong, don't they? It's like a self-defense mechanism, deflect what you've done onto someone else. No sign of kitten. Well, she's been rummaging around the last couple of hours, and I've wondered, but no, not at the moment. Yep. I was saying to her earlier, they can't get any bigger because they're literally not even able to move about much now, because she's so big. She's much bigger than she was the last time. She had 4 last time, but 1 died at birth, bless. That's the only thing that worries me if I go live, is what if like something like that happens, because it does quite often happen, unfortunately, in cat births. So I might video record it, like, rather than go live. I don't know. I suppose it's real, but do people really want to see the horrible bit? Yeah, I love colour by numbers and that. I used to play games for that sort of thing, you know. It's a pass the buck moment, is it? The buck's always being passed on here. James ain't talking about your dong. Yeah, she is massive, like, and I am a bit nervous about it, because obviously if they're really big babies, like, she's only a little baby, like a little girl herself. She's very slender naturally, so I'm a bit worried. Like, she got so big. and we shall see how she goes. Midwife Mama Cass will be there. I've done it so many times with my cats. She actually doesn't tend to ask for my attention as much as my other cats who've had babies would do. She's very independent, very capable mum, she is. But when she lost the one last time, she knew it was dead inside her, bless her, and she got all sad and depressed and went off to a separate box to deliver that one. And she just sat there with her head, oh, it's so sad, I won't go into it too much. And there is an expert at passing the buck, that she certainly is. It feels like pushing a bowling ball through the size of a lemon, doesn't it? It's painful but worth it, that's right. People want to watch, they know what they are letting themselves in broadcast. Those who don't wish to watch can switch off, no offence to an unintended. Exactly. I don't try and force anyone to stay or be my friend or anything like that. If I have to force it, it's not that good, is it? I have a project coming up that I want to do, making my daughter a unit for her bedroom, and I want to do it like show the whole thing of building up, like how to plan it out, how to cut it all out, and from step by step, you know. These are the ones that I got from, I got the 40-piece set, but I wish I'd got like the bigger set, really. Excuse the cat hairs on it, of course. I'm going to put those in the tin. Yeah. Ew. I'm glad that you've come to join us, though, Nelly. It's nice to have you here. Very nice. I always thought you were nice, though. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Should I do some cats? There's this nice one, actually. Little birdies. I'm going to do that. Yeah, it is the same one. Nelly's always been really friendly. Oops, didn't quite need to do it that much. Yeah, they're quite nice. I quite like the square bit as well. They blend quite well considering they're cheaper. I knew I was going to hit the bird. But I find it quite hard with markers to be as precise because they are quite big, even the thicker stems. The thin nips is still quite massive in it. It's where Terry came from originally as well, was eyelings. Even like I suppose in the drama side of things, that was where I first found drama, was eyelings. But I thought Eileen was sort of putting a stop to it with the quizzes. I was quite pleased to see that Eileen had gone to the quizzes and that. I was hoping the best for her channel at that point. Nelly does try and keep the police better. Nelly's spoken in my, like, not so much defence, but said like how I came across to her before, to try and sort of speak up for me a bit. And I know it was not easy in amongst that group. They do go quite hard on their whole festing on people. I still kind of have hope for Eileen. I think that she'll sort of see the errors of her ways again, and I think she will go back to sort of trying to make some peace again, but I'd like to see that happen, but I don't know if I could go back in there again. But I'd certainly be grateful for any level of peace and decency. Yeah, you like the quizzes, don't you, babe? Yeah, I'll have to do some more quizzes for you. Quickly checking chat, my other chat. Do you want to go out, mate? Hang on. Excuse me a second. time of day do I craft? I don't really have a set time. Like, I just pretty much, if I feel I've got time and energy, then I will sit and craft. But oh no, the thingy fell out. Oh, I've got it all over me. I will I usually film whenever I craft. I don't really do anything else. Oops. I just, whatever I do on my channel that's all I do. If I could do more, I would. I'd like to do more, but obviously my body. I have to listen to my body. That's so annoying. Oh, there you go. Ha. I know you meant no harm, Time. It's such a shame that they can't respect, you know, that your words of wisdom, but it was pretty awful to have that sort of going on as well, like, oh, your job doesn't exist. My fostering children, I mean, fostering children was a massive part of my life, and it's really important to me. And to go, oh, it doesn't exist. Your children don't exist. Your health issues don't exist. It's like, what the fuck? But it's a sad thing, the way that they all go on, and they think that they can just say whatever they want, and it doesn't matter that it's lies, and it's damaging to people's life, real life. These pens they're called Touch, and I got them from Amazon. I think you can get a white set similar as well. No, I don't do much with pencils. I've got a selection of pencils, but nothing like high quality. I just don't. I don't really. I only go in with these because of the fact that I like stamping, and it's a way of colouring in the stamping. But I'm really bad at drawing. I've got no real artistic talent at all. I'm creative, not artistic. Yeah, that's what I like. This, it's like a handy bag. Nice. I'm getting confused. Excuse me, every time I drink Coke I burp. Why you ain't got one hand? Oh, right, different shades by rubbing with your finger. That's pretty cool. My family are all artists. My daughter's really talented, and could go far with it. All my family have been artists. I've got family members with art working galleries and that sort of stuff, but I can't draw to save my life. Oh shit, it keeps popping out, look. Oh no. Why does it do that? That is so shit. Probably because they're cheap, innit? Tendonitis and tennis elbow, that's shit. There we go. Fuck's sake. I get carpal tunnel syndrome, so similar. Very similar. I had the surgery in my right hand, which helped a lot. And I've had an injection, steroid injection, well, I think it was a steroid injection, or something into this one. Might be worth asking if they can inject into your elbow, Sophie, because the injection, to be honest, has helped me more than the surgery did. I'm going to leave the lid slightly off on that one because I don't want to keep folding it up. These are actually cherry flowers, aren't they? And I should have done them pinks, but never mind. And that inner has marked the white area. You got wanker's cramp when you was young. Yeah, it's what it's like, mate. Wanker's cramp. That's exactly what it's like. You haven't been wanking off Tesco drivers, I promise. That's a bit low. You little smurf. I'm 5'2.5" as well. That half's really important when it's like that, isn't it? My mum's 4'10.5". She's that tiny little thing. All like 7 stone of her. She's so stinky. Stinky. Dinky, not stinky. All I can hear is Coco cleaning himself in the background. I thought everybody wants to know about my legendary truck tugging. They crap me up. I'm gonna go in. Oh yeah, this is the one that didn't work properly. The red. Do you know what I'm going to do with that? Because you can actually add alcohol to these to make them work, can't you? I'm going to do that right now while I think about it. It accidentally got posted to Basil, making some more. Can anyone recommend me something decent to watch tonight? I've watched Riverdale up to date. I've watched 2 zombie films today. For some reason I'm craving watching something that really grips me, and I can't seem to find anything. I've got Now TV, I've got Netflix, and I've got Prime. Don't use white, it will set James off again. It has me off walnut whips for life. Shriveled walnut whip. Zombie flesh eaters. Why do I feel like this has got to be some sort of kinky sex thing? What shall I use for that colour then? I'll just go in with the hard. Is that a kinky sex thing, James? Should I know better than even ask him? Popper topper pads. Popper topper pads. Are they like pop out toppers? Back in my day when I first started crafting, card making, yeah, which was before I got disabled, right? That was the first thing I had to stop doing. I couldn't make cards anymore because I couldn't, like, anything to do with holding like this. I couldn't hold a pen or anything for ages. It took me years to get to be able to hold pens and that, and scissors and stuff like that. Back in my day when I started with it all, it was all like you'd buy embellishments. I've still got loads of them, and stickers. You'd buy it all and put it all on. The cards, like it'd all be like hunky-dory stuff, you know. I do like the hunky-dory stuff, I must admit, it's beautiful stuff. I've got some of it actually. I've got some pre-made bits that I want to make some cards with at some point soon, just to show people, like, because I've got some of the magazines. I buy the magazines while they're on offer, cheaper. It's a genuine zombie movie, very good as well. Okay, I'll have a look. Burial Ground, The Nights of Terror is another. I love zombie films. I'm literally obsessed with zombies. Camera on that. I didn't know there was zombie films available on YouTube. I ended up buying the Brad Pitt one. Can't remember what it's called. Cool grey and maroon blue I want to go for. No, dark blue light. The colours are pretty shit, to be honest. They don't like describe the colours very well. Oh wow, that's nice. Sounds good. I have to look at these. I like psychological dramas as well. Anything psychology gets me every time, because it's just fascinating shit. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? World War Z, that's the one. The Brad Pitt one. I bought that off of YouTube, you know. So I've got it in my YouTube thingy that I can watch whenever, but Is this the grey? Yeah. Excuse me while I don't know what I'm doing. You hate zombies apart from warm bodies and Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead's good. Ted likes history movies like Braveheart and Vikings. The Vikings, the series, oh my god, Ted, that could have got me in trouble. I could have got impregnated just from watching that fucking programme. Even at my age. Ridiculous. Ted's got a name for it. Any of the films, but right, I'm gonna write this cunt down. So I always forget, right? I'll say like, can you tell me any films that might be good, right? And then I'll get off and I'll forget completely what you've said. Oh really? Oh, how cool's that, Ted? Luther, I did watch some of Luther, yeah. Lucio Fulci, is that Lucio? Lucio Fulci. The Beyond. City of the Living Dead. Is this all on YouTube? What? See, I spend a fortune on all these film apps and end up bored shitless most of the time. I don't even watch TV most of the time, but every now and then I get through like a patch where I just want to sit and watch movies. Zombie fish eaters. And what was the other one? Was it? I want Luther on stick. There. Sexy man. He is quite hot, actually. I have to agree with that. I would. There's something about intelligent men as well. I don't know, I get off on intelligent blokes. If they know how to work you out, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa. Right, it's the zombie flesh eaters. Yeah, you put that on there. And then Burial Ground, the Nights of Terror. Burial Ground. The Nights of Terror. Ta-da! Black candy floss. That sounds really good, doesn't it? Oh, sorry. Zombie 2. Alright, cool, thank you, James. Right, yeah, we're doing birds now, aren't we? So we go all over the birds with the lightest colour. See, I can't bloody do it without going over lines sometimes. That's right, though, because we'll fussy cut that. I used to get well upset that all my family were artistic and I couldn't draw a circle. So I think that's why I'm so big on my crafting, because I can make things beautiful without being able to draw. But I do enjoy being able to sit and just like colour in and stuff like that, but I can't draw. But that's why I like stamping, because you can do so much. I tried watching Walking Dead and shit myself and was like, no. I do like The Walking Dead. I was going to start watching that again because I was that desperate for something good to watch. Yeah, I'm like, I just love zombie movies. It's like, I think it's partly the survival and that, you know, the that's what appeals to me. the survival side of zombies. Like when COVID came along, me and Harvey, my youngest son, was like, we're going to be fine because we've watched all of The Walking Dead 100 times, and the movie The Sixth Sense gave you the creeps. I see dead people, yeah. Those sort of ones, like as you say, psychological, like dramas and thrillers and that. Anything to do with kids being like ghostly, haunted, kids being scary scares the shit out of me for some reason. But you know, I once had nightmares after watching the Shaun of the Dead. Even though I don't have nightmares after watching proper zombie movies. For some reason I had, it might have been the fact that I was on drugs at the time. But yeah, I watched Shaun of the Dead and then had a really bad nightmare that I was like chasing, like they were eating my family. I was chasing them off, trying to chase them off. Yeah, it is. It just gives you that bit of creativity and expressing yourself, and like I like to show what I've got going on. I like it gives me pleasure. I'm happy when I'm crafting. I feel like I'm not useless when I'm crafting. Just gonna go in with a little bit of shading. Oops, sorry, your messages are getting held for review, babes. The Prodigy. I think I might have watched that before. It rings a bell to me. Watching Watership Down, in it a horrible film? How can they put something so... that's the sort of thing that it's like lived with me all my life, watching Watership Down, you know. They scared the shit out of me. Like literally I was terrified of Watership Down. Like why would you want to do that? Chitty chit bang bang. Takashi Mike's Audition, it's from 1999, unbelievable. Yeah, crafting is your happy place too, Nelly. I'm glad that other people feel the same. I can watch demonic horror, no probs. Like, I don't get scared very easily at all. Which I find it irritating now because it's hard to find a good film that really gets to you, you know what I mean? I like it to get to me. Child catcher, yeah. My mum made me watch Sound of Music or Seven Brides for Seven Brothers every Christmas. Yeah, I watched the same with my nan. My nan made me watch Mario Lanza films incessantly, but I love it now, like the memories of watching it with her. But my nan also made me watch, she was the first one to ever sit me down and watch a horror movie with me, which was The Shining. And I'll never forget it, you know what I mean? But that was what got me so into horrors. I was always well into horrors. Like I make my children watch horrors. I'm like, you've got to sit and watch a horror with me. They don't really watch TV with me much anymore. They don't really interact with me a great deal as normal teenagers would. But I used to always be like, are you going to sit and watch film with me? They'd be like, what sort of film? Shining is one of the best films, to be honest. "16 going on 17. Oh my god, yes. Terrible, isn't it? Jackson in the 70s frightened the fuck out of me as a child. It does, isn't it? Like, when you're young, it's so much more scary. Clockwork Orange was quite a crazy film. That stuck with me mentally, like, as in, wow, people are madness. Yeah, Kubrick is a legend, isn't he? Now you're going to get that song stuck in my head, you know. I've been singing Dylan's song for a couple of days. Even my son was singing it earlier. Hit the mic, sorry. Hi Kirsty, welcome back, darling. Choo choo. Choo choo face. Oh my god, yeah. I like Stephen King as well, I must admit. I actually used to read the books a lot when I was young, when I was a teenager. Oops, wrong window. My besties messaging me. I thought better say hello. Otherwise I look well rude, like showing us online, but I end up ignoring people because I'm live. You're my teddy bear, dude. Oh my god, no. Don't do it to me. Why'd you have to do that? I'm going to be singing it to the kids and they're going to be like, Mum, get off. I'm going to put in a little canary, not nose, beak. A beak. going to do little yellowy dots there as well. You're going to get a tattoo. Ooh, Titanic tattoo. You're watching Mr. Mercedes on Prime. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. I think I did see it come up actually, and then I didn't look at it. Salem's Lot with David Sutton. Mr. Barlow scared the shit out of me. I think I remember watching Salem's Lot. A glitchy witchy face. I always prefer the books, I'm afraid. Like, books are always the best. I will be singing it all night, I know I will. I'm terrible. I lay there in bed trying to go to sleep after these things, and I end up singing things to myself that I've been, like, seen online. Let's get this twig. That's really hard to colour in without going over the lines. This is where I want my fine liners out, which I do have as well. How do you do that? How does anyone colour in those bits without going over the lines? You can do it by embossing, like with that bit, but then, yeah. Way up the window, hell no. David Cronenberg, I don't know. Yeah, the books are much more in depth, aren't they? I think I watched Red Christine. And like, the film's great, don't get me wrong, but my god, the book scared the shit out of me. But I am a massive reader, I love reading. It's one thing I miss doing, because holding a book is actually surprisingly really hard for me. I know that sounds a bit silly to some people, but it really genuinely is hard to hold a book. That's buggering it up. I don't like it. I'm going to have to get the fine liners on these bits. I'm going to go and get a fine liner. A metal tip for fine lining nips for most mark pens. Can you? I didn't know you could get one of them. Hello. Say hi. Hi. That's Cupid. Oh. No, art is never perfect. It wouldn't be good to have it perfect, would it? To have so many pens, it's ridiculous. I got these ones as well. I forgot about those, but I got. I haven't even tried most of these. Like, these are watercolour pens, I think, actually. That's right. No, I don't want that one. That one. Yeah, that one do. Should we go over here? No, it's not even dark enough. Even darker. You got music to your passion, your collection. My ex used to collect music. That's so cool, Nelly. I need to get one. You get them on like Amazon and that, yeah? That one's darkest, isn't it? Do the bigger bit down here. Ouch. You set up yourself a D-Live. You know who's on D-Live is Paranormal White Noise. I enjoy watching Zara. I always liked Zara. And she sort of come away from YouTube because of all the drama and hate. And set herself up on D-Live. She's doing well over there. I have D-Live as well. I was thinking about starting doing some gaming over there. Oops. Even with the fine line, I still go over the edge anyway because I'm just clumsy. It's a bit better. Yeah, Zara's a good girl. I forgot I had those brush pens actually. I believe they are water based, not I think they're water based, not alcohol. Are you alright over there? Be careful. Are you all sitting around Neve? They're all covering around Neve at the moment. Has made a comeback. I'm not going to start that there. Just a bit of relaxing colouring for a change. Yeah, that's what I could do, innit? Like try. Do you reckon I should do that with the alcohol pens or with the marker the brush pens though? Because yeah, I have thought about doing that. I'm kind of looking at different ways of stamping and that at the moment. I do like I want to be able to do stamps like where I do the whole image, if that makes sense. Night, Kirsty, bless you. Go down the red. that fine nib thing. That's a great idea. See, there's so many things that you've come up with so far, Nelly, that I've never even heard of before. It's really helpful. Oops. I both will, are they? Oh, cool. That's pretty good. Gonna go with the vivid green on the little leaves. Oops. Okay. I suppose I'd better get off in a minute. It's getting a bit later than I realised. Don't want to hold people up all night long. I thought it'd be quite entertaining to let you know what New had said, even though YouTube chose not to show it, but the whole racism thing at the moment is getting beyond a joke now. It's like as if they want to dig themselves a bigger hole all the time, but I can get them on them Amazon, can I? Cool. I have to have a look for that. Definitely going to get one of them. Do you have to use like separate ones for each pen, or can you use like the same one on multiple pens? What a fascinating idea. That's so cool. make quite a nice little Japanesey style card. Might be able to use that on something for my Mother's Day card. Maybe. My mum's very into Art Deco, so I usually try and do a thing that are Art Deco-ish. Oh, they're packs on Amazon. It's the tips. I buy one for each colour group or shade. That's a good idea, yeah. I'm going to get some, like, I get some money on Monday, not much, but, well, I do get my full money on Monday, but I have a lot of bills to pay, being a mother, and so on. Red Dwarf's a good one. I'm going to get off too now, Ted. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's been lovely to see you all again. And I will probably pop on tomorrow night and do a card, I think. It's been ever so good. Just being able to sit and have a little doodle. Just felt like just doing something tonight. I didn't want to not do anything and just, you know. But we'll do a quiz soon. We'll do another quiz soon. A weird thing for Chris Barry. Okay then. I won't say anything about that. Alright, good night guys. Thank you so much. Much love to you all, yeah. Breathe easy folks, I'll see you again soon. Okay. Thank you guys. Much love. Bye.